Our world is dying. This is happening faster than you can imagine.
There are many ways to avoid this problem, but there's never been any funnier idea.
Energyfit, yes, just what you heard.
Energyfit. Energyfit. This is what you were waiting for.
Is it something I've seen anywhere else?
No!
Is it an ordinary sports outfit?
No! It's the new
Energyfit!
Do you want to hear more?
Oh man, I really do! People behind Energyfit development is really concerned about the environment's nowadays situation. So we thought about something that we could try to avoid this problem.
After researching, we understood that one of the biggest problems we have is the global warming, and the main cause of this is the excessive release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
We found out that the consumption of electricity has been increasing year by year, and that is a big source of greenhouse gases. So it led us to develop a new device that may take advantage of renewable resources and make eco-friendly electricity.
And the result we got was a success.
This is so wonderful, I can barely believe it.
Exercise is supposed to be a daily activity for every human, and because of this, it is a requirement for us to be healthy. And most of the activities related with that are done in the outside.
So we create Energyfit, a sport outfit that can charge your cell phone by taking advantage of the energy produced by the sunlight.
And the designs are so awesome, you will love it.
The objective of Energyfit is use renewable sources of energy as a replacement for those sources that lead to the degradation of our planet.
And we are trying to attract more people to make this idea to become more worthy.
But how does it work? We can explain that with chemistry.
This is very interesting. As you already know, the Energyfit is bonded to a solar panel. Solar panels produce direct current which goes through a power inverter to become alternating current. And how is this process developed? Well, when sunlight touches the semiconductor, the protons are absorbed by the panel cells, and their energy causes electrons to move towards the bottom of the cell and exit to the wires. This flow of electrons is what we call electricity. And the process in which the solar energy is transformed into electricity by the solar panel is what we call photovoltaic process.
For making this process, we had to use materials with the properties that allow us to make this possible. For instance, the solar panel is produced with a natural element named silicon, which is a semiconductor used in many electrical devices because of its properties.
And about the biological process, we already said that Energyfit is trying to avoid the problem of global warming, which is harming the environment and producing the extinction of many species directly, as it is the case of the melting of the polar ice caps, or indirectly, as the case of other organisms in other parts of the world.
So cool, I wanna try it, now!
Why not? Just remember what we're trying to do. Although you may be impressed with its awesome design, first you have to know what the reason why we're using it is. To protect our planet.
It is actually very easy to use. The user just has to wear the cap and the shirt that we've designed. Then he only goes outside and starts performing activities that he wants. Later, the battery is going to charge enough to charge a cell phone. Or you can replace the battery connecting directly the cell phone to the Energyfit.
What do you think about Energyfit, my friends? Energyfit!
I think implementing an alternative source or a project like the solar energy helps the environment.
Energyfit!
I think that Energyfit is an amazing alternative to decrease the level of electricity we use daily. Energyfit!
I think Energyfit is about taking advantage of the resources our planet gives us and have fun at the same time.
Energyfit is being friendly with the nature and our planet.
Energyfit!
It's about taking care of the resources and taking care of the planet.
3.
Using the Energyfit means to take care of our environment by using a clean source of energy, which is solar energy. Well, yeah, Energyfit means all things we've said and even more. It's something we can use to take advantage of the energy our planet is giving us. We're transforming this energy into electricity to feed a device that everybody uses, and that represents a very important source of consumption of electricity. The global warming is a worrying problem that we must face, and the creation of Energyfit may be the beginning of something bigger. And it can also lead us to the world that today is only part of our imagination.
Energyfit is awesome, isn't it? Energyfit.
Energyfit. Energyfit.
Energyfit.
Energyfit. Energyfit.
Energyfit.
Energyfit. Energyfit.